A runaway demon slaughters a magic school teacher just as it is about to kill a female student. Kondo steps in and blocks its attack, causing a shock wave through the area. Kondo didn't expect a demon to pop up here of all places. Several female students gather around him. They recognize Kondo as the student who came here to study in a different world. Kondo destroys the demon with a single attack from his hand. Up until recently, Kondo was just a regular high school student. He came to Starworld to study because he can do some things that no other person can. Kondo approaches his schoolmate and heals her injuries. Girls surround Kondo and shower him with praise and affection for saving them all. There's one problem with all this: this is an all-girls school. The girl whom Kondo saved approaches him to give him a more personalized expression of her gratitude. Kondo punches her in the face to keep her from getting any closer. As you can see, Kondo is a huge misogynist. He's the type who thought that sending girls to college was a mistake.
1 week ago, Kondo arrived home to find his mother talking with a man whom he does not recognize. The man introduces himself as Yamu from the Ministry's Otherworld Bureau, and he invites Kondo to study in another world. Kondo stares blankly at him. Yamu brings Kondo to a fantastical parallel world filled with European-style buildings, demihumans on the streets, and more than one sun in the sky. It's another world straight out of his wildest dreams. This is Star World, a parallel world that Japan has recently been making connections with. Yamu wants Kondo to study here as an exchange student. Kondo doesn't see why it has to be him, though. Before Yamu can explain, a dragon suddenly enters the city. Kondo instinctively takes aim and destroys it with a magic bolt. This is the reason why Kondo was chosen. He possesses an extremely high aptitude for living in this world. Simply put, he's a busted character that the developers will never nerf. Kondo initially thought that fantasy worlds did not exist. That's why they were called fantasy, after all. He never thought he'd ever get the opportunity to take an active role in interacting with it. Words cannot express how happy he is. The moment Kondo enters his classroom, his smile and optimism fade away. It's a class filled with women. The girls question why there is a boy in their class, though they aren't completely against the idea. Yamu apologizes for neglecting to tell him this very important fact. They had no choice but to send Kondo here as no other school was willing to take him in. Kondo tells Yamu that he really hates women. That's something that Yamu wished he knew when the school day ends. Kondo's seatmate tries to befriend him, but he quickly gets up and leaves so he can stay away from her. Kondo's homeroom advisor stops him on his way out. It has been a week since Kondo started attending their school, and it is about time for him to join a club. Kondo doesn't want to join a club. That just means he has to spend more time with women. The teacher assumes that Kondo is just having trouble fitting in and understanding their world. He suggests that he seek help from one of his classmates. The girl introduces herself as Mashiro, and she encourages Kondo to ask any questions about things he doesn't understand. Kondo grimaces and wishes that she die. The teacher remarks that Mashiro has a good rack and a pretty face. Someone should put the teacher on a watch list. Strangely, Kondo doesn't find Mashiro repulsive at all, even though he hates all women equally regardless of their looks. He has no qualms about cooperating with Mashiro at all. First, Mashiro brings Kondo to the student council. Kondo isn't sure why he doesn't feel disgusted by Mashiro, but at the very least, it means he can be in the same club as her. Kondo is brought into a room filled with women. Kondo learns that the student council manages and oversees all other club activities, and all these students are members. Kondo tells her that he will not be joining this club. Kondo tells Mashiro that he really hates women. He had a bad experience with a girl once, and ever since then, he's hated them. Mashiro asks him why he decided to attend an all-girls school despite being misogynist, and he explains that no other place would accept an exchange student from another world. That makes a lot of sense to her. Mashiro clears her throat and scooches away to make him more comfortable. However, Kondo slides closer to her and tells her that he can handle her just fine. He's never met a girl like her before. He'd never usually hold their hands, but he can sense that there's something special too. Mashiro jumps away. They've only known each other for a few hours, so it's hard for her to keep up with his aggressive advances. Kondo isn't aware that what he did was wrong because he hasn't interacted with women much. He has no idea about social norms. Kondo offers to stand several meters away, but she tells him that he doesn't need to.
Later, a group of students, including Kondo, run away from a massive demon. Kondo turns around and tries to blast it with his magic, but he ends up being cut to pieces instead. A few hours prior, Mishiro brought Kondo to the Adventure Training Club, which is comprised of members who want to become adventurers in the future. Mishiro suggested that they try their club out since there aren't that many girls, it's perfect for a misogynist like him. When Kondo learned that being an adventurer is exactly like the types that appear in anime and manga, he enthusiastically agreed. He never imagined that he'd be killed. Kondo's club mates freak out when they see his body being split apart. However, Kondo's body suddenly reattaches itself, and he's good as new. He is effectively immortal. Kondo swings his hand and kills the demon in a single blow, even he thinks that this is a little unfair. The club president explains that high-class demons don't usually enter the forest, something strange is happening as they are appearing more and more often. She invites Kondo to officially join her club, but he refuses. He realized that if he joined their club, he'd have to go on adventures with them. Thus, he asks Mishiro to show him to the next club. Unfortunately, Kondo finds a problem with every single one of them. He rejects the cooking club because he thinks women can't cook. He rejects the divination club because he doesn't like women reading his mind. He rejects the jiu-jitsu club because he can't make physical contact with a woman. He rejects several other clubs for similarly unreasonable and ridiculous reasons. Eventually, they are down to the last club in the school, the geology club. Mishiro warns Kondo that he'll end up with no club at this rate. As they enter the club room, Kondo's eyes widen. The club president is changing right there in front of him. Seeing her causes Kondo to remember some painful memories of his past. He gets another painful memory when he gets slapped across the face. The woman reprimands him for walking in her while she is changing. Kondo, a true follower of gender equality, punches her right back, equal rights and lefts. The girl is surprised that he actually punched her. Blood trickles down her nose. Kondo points out that they knocked before entering the room, and she told them that they could enter. All that may be so, the girl tells Kondo he can't just go around hitting women. Kondo retorts that she hit him first. The girl becomes angry, and she starts hitting Kondo again. They end up entering a cartoon fighting cloud where only their faces are visible. Mishiro is forced to step in and break them up. Mishiro asks them if they calm down, but the geology club member finds it hard when a guy just walked in and punched her in the face. Kondo retorts that,